Bro, you came into this world underground. No light, no air, no nothing. Just a dark tunnel that smells like 60 roommates who have never heard of deodorant. And honestly, never will. You're the size of a paperclip. You're bald. You can barely see. And that's your whole situation on day one. Welcome to the colony, little guy. Oh, also, your mom is the queen. Now, before you get excited, let me explain what that actually means. It means she is the only one allowed to have babies. It means she is built like a tank compared to everyone else. And it means if you ever slow down, stop working, or just vibe for a second, she will physically run up on you, bite you, and body check you back into your lane. She does not play. And you? You are worker number 40-something. Congrats on the roll, bro.
Your first few weeks? Not terrible, honestly. You sleep, you drink milk, you stack on top of your siblings because none of y'all have fur and the tunnel is cold. It's basically a mole rat mosh pit down there, but for warmth. The older workers are out here doing real work, digging, hauling food, running patrols. You're too small for all that. So they give you the one job a tiny hairless blob with zero skills can actually do. You lie on top of the queen's babies to keep them warm. You are a living blanket. That is your entire job title. That is your whole contribution to society. Somewhere up on the surface, the sun is rising and setting every single day. You will never see it. Not once. But hey, at least you're warm? After a few weeks, they move you up. Tunnel duty. The colony is always digging. More tunnels, more food routes, reinforcing old spots. The whole thing works like an assembly line. One rat in front bites the soil loose. The ones behind pass it back, chunk by chunk, until somebody kicks it out the exit. You join the middle of the line. Now here's a wild fact. Your teeth are actually outside your lips, not inside, outside. Your mouth literally closes behind them. Why? So you can dig through dirt without eating it. That is peak evolution problem solving right there. Shout out to Darwin. It is also the reason you look like you lost a bet. So yeah, you spend your whole day passing dirt from one paw to another. This is not a metaphor. There is no deeper meaning here. This is literally just your job. Once you're older, they put you on foraging. This is basically like being a DoorDash driver, except the restaurant is underground, the food is a random vegetable buried somewhere in the dirt, and instead of a GPS, you just follow dirt vibes and hope the ground has snacks. The colony lives off roots and tubers, giant underground vegetables hiding in the soil like nature said, here's a treasure hunt, but make it miserable. You follow a senior worker through the tunnels, watching him work. He tests the soil, picks a direction, starts digging. You try left. Nothing. You try right. Nothing. He goes straight ahead and hits a tuber the size of your whole body in 2 minutes. You walk back to base in silence. Eventually, you find your own tuber. Takes 4 hours. You're hyped. You bite into it, and then some bigger worker straight up pushes you out the way and takes it. You go eat the crusty edges around the rim. No predators down here, no wolves, no storms. And somehow, your lunch still got stolen. This is the underground. It's rough out here. Then they give you what I call the worst promotion in nature, exit hole duty. The tunnel fills up with loose dirt, right? Someone's got to kick it outside. So workers push it all the way back through the system until it reaches a small opening near the surface. That is your spot. For like 3 seconds, you poke your head out and touch the outside world. And honestly, too much, way too much. Because fresh dirt on the surface is basically an advertisement. It's a neon sign that says, Mole Rat Colony here, to every snake, mongoose, and bird in the neighborhood. You kick the dirt out as fast as you physically can, then zoom back into the tunnel. Total time above ground? A few seconds. Time for your heart rate to chill back out? About 20 minutes. Nobody is throwing a party when exit hole duty comes around.
But you do it, because if the tunnel clogs, the whole colony stops. And if the colony stops, that's it for everyone. So you do it, every time. Now let's talk about the hierarchy, because bro, it is not fair. The queen does patrols through the tunnels, and when she walks past, everybody flattens against the walls. It's like when the teacher walks into the room and the whole class snaps to attention. Except this teacher will step on your spine if you're too slow. You learn this the hard way. She runs over your back, 1 foot digging right into your spine, does not break stride, does not look back. She is built different. And then there's the worker ranking. Big workers eat first. Big workers get easier jobs. Big workers rest more. You are a small worker. You dig more. You forage more. You get all the garbage assignments. Nobody gave you this rule book. You figured it out by doing the wrong thing over and over until the pattern clicked. Classic trial and error. Except the errors hurt. One day, though, everything shifts. The queen dies. And bro, the colony goes crazy. It's like when a beekeeper opens the hive wrong. Workers are tense, tunnels are loud, and suddenly the bigger females are moving through the chambers with full main character energy. What follows is basically an underground political drama. Body checking, chasing, shoving. It's Game of Thrones, but the whole cast is hairless and underground. Smaller workers, including you, scatter into side tunnels and wait it out. You keep digging, by the way, because apparently even a full-blown succession crisis does not cancel your shift. That's dedication. That's corporate. Eventually, one female takes over. She starts patrolling. The colony reorganizes around her in like no time. And here's the wild part. Over time, her actual body changes shape. She gets longer to carry more pups. She doesn't just take the throne, her body becomes the throne. New queen, same dirt. You flatten against the wall. Life goes on. Years pass. And here's where it actually gets kind of impressive. You are still alive. Most small rodents? A couple years, tops. But you can live for decades. Naked mole rats are basically the anime protagonists of the rodent world. They just refuse to die. Your cells are really good at not getting cancer. Your body handles low oxygen, stale air, and constant crowding like it's nothing. Scientists are literally studying you right now, trying to figure out how you do it. You are one of the most biologically durable small mammals on the planet. You have spent that biological superpower passing dirt down a tunnel. Also, and this one's kind of funny, things like acid and chili heat barely register as pain for you the way they do for other mammals. Researchers are amazed by this. You don't care, because you have never met a chili. You have met the queen's foot, though, and that one registered just fine. Then one morning, the vibrations in the tunnel change. Not the usual scraping of workers, something heavier, something from above. The colony freezes. Nobody moves. The tunnels go dead silent. Then a shovel punches through the ceiling. Light comes in. Then a gloved hand. Then a plastic container. It's a research team, collecting specimens. Workers scatter everywhere. You bolt into a side tunnel and stay there, completely still, for a long time. When you come back, a few workers are missing. The queen is still there. And by the next morning, the conveyor belt is running again like nothing happened. That's the thing about this colony. It can absorb almost anything, as long as enough workers keep the machine going. You are one of those workers, for now. Eventually, your time comes during exit hole duty. No big battle, no final speech, no slow motion moment. Just one fresh mound, one exposed opening, and one predator that was faster than your 3-second window. Back in the colony, nobody stops. A younger worker takes your spot in the line. The dirt keeps moving. The queen does her patrol. The tunnels stay warm. Dozens of animals who share your blood keep doing the only thing any of you have ever known in a world meters below the savannah. A world none of you ever chose, and none of you will ever leave. None of them have seen the sun either, but the machine keeps running. And honestly, that's kind of the whole point.